All right, so we're going to look at just multiplying some polynomials. Let's start with the question x minus 2 times x minus 4. All right, we already know when we're doing these things, we got to distribute each term in one section to the terms in the other section. All right, so I'm going to use different colors so that we're able to keep track. So that first x, I'm going to have to distribute it to both of them. And then that second x, I'm going to have to distribute it to both of them. And I put the arrows at the bottom and put the arrows at the top, so because I don't want us to get confused. Pod. So with this one, let's tackle the red arrows first. All right. So x times x is x squared. Because remember, don't be fooled, y'all. Remember, there's an imaginary one right there. When I'm multiplying polynomials, I do x, and I do x times x. I multiply polynomials. I have to add the exponents. So x squared, and then x times minus 4 is minus 4x. I'm just using different colors so that we're able to identify what we're doing. However, remember, you write all of this as 1. All right, so minus 2 times x is minus 2x. And then minus 2 times minus 4 is positive 8. Now I group like terms. Right here is the only part where I could group like terms. Okay, so it's going to be x squared minus 6x plus 8. I can't do anything else with this, so that's my answer. Let's look at another question. So if, for example, I had x squared minus 6 plus 4x times x minus 2. I really want us to identify that with questions like these, when they're multiplying, we just have to ensure that we're distributing throughout the entire thing. Each term has to distribute to all the other terms in the other parentheses. All right, I'm going to use separate colors just so that we can keep track. So my x squared has to go to my x, and my x squared has to go to my minus 2. Where's the color? Blue. My negative 6 has to go to x, and my negative 6 also has to go to negative 2. And then my 4x has to go to both terms. All right, so for the first one, x squared times x is x to the 3rd power. X squared times negative 2 is minus 2x. Now I'm done with that term. I'm going to move on to my negative 6 now. Negative 6 times 6 is negative 6x. Resume. Minus 6 times negative 2 is positive 12. And then now I'm going to go to the 4x. 4x times x is positive 4x squared. And then 4x times minus 2 is negative 8x. After I have this, then I obviously got to combine like terms. I only have these right here that are similar. Others are different. So I end up with, and I'm going to put this in order. Standard form. X cubed, and then my x squared would go next, plus 4x squared Now I have minus 2x minus 6x minus 8x plus 12. All I did was rearrange. Put my group, I group my like terms together. So then my answer ends up being x cubed plus 4x squared, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, minus 16x. I hope you realize whenever you have negative numbers all across, if they're not multiplying, then it doesn't, if you're multiplying, then it turns positive. However, if we're just minus 2x, minus 6x, minus 8x, you literally just add all of them and put the sign back. Or we could pop out our number line, whichever, plus 12. I can't do anything else with that, so that's my answer. I want us to realize, let's go back to this question. How many terms do we have in here? 2 terms, right? And then how many terms do we have in this one? 2 times 2 is? So I ended up with 4 terms, and then I simplified. If we look at this one, I have 3 terms in this one and 2 terms in this one. 3 times 2 is 6. So I ended up with 6 terms, and then I simplified. So after you've made your first step and you don't have the right amount of terms, we know something's happening. Okay? Literally just wanted to review multiplying polynomials. Again, this could be extensive. Yeah. We're not going to make it extensive to all that. I did already